Being bossed around by negative self-talk sucks. Let's just admit it. Now, the mistake that most people make when dealing with negative thoughts and negative self-talk is that they just try to work their way through it with brute force. Kind of just, tensing up and squeezing down and just trying their best just to get through it and just basically enduring and suffering. So here's a quick tip and a technique for you to begin to actually literally start to silence that negative voice, silence that negative self-talk really easily and really effectively. Now, you can do this technique whenever you notice that negative self-talk creeping in, or you can do it right now. You can just practice it like as if you were experiencing negative self-talk right now. So there's 3 steps. There's an element of mindfulness here where you're going to just become aware and you're going to notice. There's a little bit of imagination, so you're going to imagine a picture in your mind. And then you're going to take some action, and you're actually going to act upon these 2 things so that you can start to take control of that negative self-talk. So here we go. Number 1, you're going to notice and just hear the negative self-talk. So imagine a time where you were experiencing it. Think of the thoughts that you were thinking. Think of the words that come out of that. Actually, as I'm sitting here doing this video right now, I was dealing with it myself and actually hearing some negative self-talk around, oh man, your eye is all puffy, it's kind of got this little inflammation going on here. You look terrible. Why are you doing this video now? And, I just applied this technique to that. I just noticed that and heard that. And then that brings us to step number 2. Step number 2 is now go ahead and imagine a volume knob or a volume fader, right? Whatever it is, either on a car radio or something on like a mixing board or something like that. Imagine that you've got access to that now and just see that volume knob and maybe see where it is on that knob. Maybe it's a 7 or an 8, so it's, approaching that maxed out volume. But just notice where the level of that volume of that negative self-talk. And then finally, number 3, go ahead and turn it down. Just imagine yourself turning that volume down. Turning it down notch by notch, so it's just going down softer and softer and softer, and really hear the negative self-talk, hear that voice inside your head, just getting quieter and quieter and quieter until you get all the way down to 0, until it's just completely gone. Before it's completely gone, you might even hear it almost as a whisper, just really, really soft and just barely audible, and then go ahead and turn it all the way down to that 0. And then finally, just simply enjoy the quiet, enjoy the silence. Notice how that feels, how that changes how you feel in your body, how it gives you some space to breathe, how it gives you some space to just be yourself. So again, it's a super simple technique. You can use it either when you are experiencing that negative self-talk on the fly in the moment, or you can practice it yourself, like maybe before going into events where you might find yourself talking yourself down or, just getting back into that rut. So again, you're going to hear it. You're going to imagine the volume knob, and then you're going to just turn that volume knob down and then just enjoy the silence, enjoy the quiet. I hope you found that useful. I hope you apply that. Let me know down in the comments. Go ahead and click down in the comments. Leave me any comment at all about how that works for you. And I'd love to hear your stories.